Harris, Adams, Dickinson, Ryland Griffin, a transfer from Alabama, David Coit, a transfer from Northern Illinois. He gets the assist on the bucket by KJ Adams.
When Kansas moves the ball from one side of the floor to the other, they become that much more difficult to guard. 5 players moving and the ball moving.
Cadeau, Davis, Trimble, Withers, and Washington. All 5 starters are returnees for the Tar Heels. Had a big exhibition game, knocked down a bunch of threes, hit 2 of them in Kansas's opening win in the regular season over Howard. And he's got another assist as Griffin knocks down a 3 to tie it up. Between the COVID year, and this is the last year where a player can get that 5th year, and NIL, guys who are still playing college ball who otherwise wouldn't. This is Zeke Mayo, a transfer from South Dakota State. A great fight.
This ball. Watch how he draws 2 defenders, and that meant KJ Adams could come. Dickinson's a high-level rebounder.
Griffin wide open for 3, and the lead grows for Kansas. There's no calling out plays using your voice in this barn tonight. Drake Powell, one of the top freshmen.
And take that kind of a bump and to be able to make that play on a broken play. That's big time.
And a cousin of Hubert Davis. A little bit distant, but Hubert was putting the pieces together for us today. Dickinson. And back comes Carolina, led by Davis. Jackson. Count it. And it's a 1-point game.
Well, give credit to RJ Davis for that bucket, because with the speed he brought the ball up the court and got into the paint. You cannot jog back against Carolina. You have to sprint.
How about Adams? That's the second 15-footer we've seen him take in the game already.
Well, those are shots I think Hubert Davis is willing to live with.
Trimble has to kick it back out to Jackson. A great athlete, terrific in transition. And a nice find inside to Lubin.
Kansas cannot overcommit defensively and leave a man wide open under the basket. That would have been a tough 2 for Jackson had he chosen to take it, but you give up an easy layup by overcommitting.
Mayo, the floater will go. Cadeau with the soft touch, high off the window at the other end for the Heels.
Well, you make a momentum play with a pass ahead and a lob for a dunk, and Carolina's laying it in right after that.
Another good feed from Dickinson to Adams. Hughes Zags made with that blowout win over Baylor.
Unbelievable. Gonzaga has a model program, and they're going to be right there again.
Boy, that's a good-looking stroke from Zeke Mayo. Boy, it's a battle on the boards, and it's won by Kansas. Mayo feeling it, and hitting it! Here knocking down threes in a game of this magnitude.
Well, the Summit League Player of the Year last year. You know, Zeke Mayo can really stretch.
11-point lead, Kansas.
The elevator screen.
Not this time for Mayo. What a rebound by Badunga. And he stays with it.
Dajuan Harris doing a really nice job at denying the ball to RJ Davis.
Baseline jumper will go for Jackson.
Made really good plays and broken plays. Shows that they have a ton of talent.
Adams to Mayo. Jackson stays with him. Shot clock at 5. Storr on the drive, and it'll go. 10-point game with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Another jumper, more of a... Mayo looking for Adams, now finds Passmore. Now Adams, and he lays it in. Boy, the ball sure not sticking for the Jayhawks tonight.
KJ Adams limping down court after that stick back.
Cadeau, count it, and a foul.
And created that contact. Mayo was just behind him, tried to get back in front. And he just used his arms to... KJ Adams so good out of that short roll as a playmaker.
Cadeau, and what a cut by Davis.
Cutting with speed and power. Just one little step and go. And what a beautiful pass. That's an elite pass.
And goes to the bench. A really interesting guy. Obviously played behind Armando Bacot the last couple of years, so not a ton of available minutes. He had some injuries. You'll recall a big game that he had in Virginia as Zeke Mayo knocks down another three for Kansas. And a steal now by Storr. Ahead to Mayo. Back to Storr. Kansas with the ball and a 7-point lead. Adams. Blocked from behind. Bedunga cleans it up. And, whoa, Bedunga the block, and then Lubin the slam.
We are seeing some confrontations at the rim. How good is this?
70-63 with more than 12 minutes to go. Mayo got his man in the air and buries it.
Don't get that much time to shoot a ball in a horse game.
Powell back in, so two freshmen on the floor right now for Carolina. Jackson and Powell, and a strip there by Harris. Whoa!
Quickly, so it couldn't be a block shot. What a big-time play by a great defender, but that last...
Davis, nice look. Withers. It is a 2-point game. Timeout, Bill Self. We'll see if Kansas mans up a little more cleanly on this trip. It looks like they have. Davis got the switch. Withers is open again. And this time he hits it, and it is a 1-point game. Not for long. Cadeau, another great pass, this time to Washington.
They just cleared out R.J. Davis and let Jalen Washington roll down the middle of the lane. A terrific play by Washington to finish.
Mayo off a screen, couldn't get the shot off. Forces it up, and it goes.
You got to think Kansas wants to run something to get Hunter Dickinson an angle. Well, there it is. They cleared out the side.
Over the top, lays it in. Kansas by 2. 10 seconds to go. A 3-point game. Washington to Cadeau. He's got to get a shot off, and Kansas will win it.